Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sorcerer's Arena. So I have a video, just a heads up, so you know what's coming up. If I get this out before the other video, I have a Jafar, finishing Jafar video coming out soon. So be looking for that. It's going to be the last few levels of the Desert Temple. I can't think of what the Aladdin event is, but it's going to be for me finishing Jafar. Where I am right now is I'm just, have enough money to finish either Jafar or KRONK and bring them all the way up to max. These are my favorites that I have selected. Went through and got a lot of rid of a lot of ancillary characters and put these guys in. So these are the ones I'm finishing. The reason I'm gonna be working on this is not my month update, by the way. My 11th month update, but I just wanted to let you know. And this video is primarily going to be a look at my thoughts on the Cusco event, as you can see from the title of this video. But I just want to let you know that these are the characters that I'm concentrating on. And KRONK was here, and I was like gonna go in and try to grab some gear for KRONK here, see if we can. See if we can get a little closer to Gear 6. The problem I'm seeing with being free to play right now is I have 1.59 million gold, and that's good. But the problem is I can't do Jafar and KRONK at the same time. So I have to save up another million gold somewhere to be able to do KRONK and Jafar. And maybe if I was a 2, I would go ahead and do one of them, or maybe 2 of them, but I'm not at 2 million, so I'm not going to be doing that. Anyway, thoughts on the Emperor's New Groove event. Such it is, my big problem with the Emperor's New Groove is I did not anticipate that they would be doing this event this way. Now, obviously, you can buy yourself into 100 fragments of KRONK and Cusco. If you have $200, you can buy yourself into 100 fragments of each of them, and then you can come down here and you can get 2 more of these packs for another $50. So that you have 260 fragments of Cusco, which will put you 70 away from being done with him, which will put you over well into the 6-star mark. And the same for KRONK. KRONK's is a little bit. Pacha is a little bit less. Pacha is only 30. So you'll be having, if you want to get Pacha to 260 stars, and you can probably get him very close to being max, and you can do all the fun stuff with for the damage component, for the damage thing here that we'll talk about in a little bit. But this is going to get you to 200 fragments of Pacha. If you spend, the 200 on this, and the extra 60 to get these two, this is going to put you at 200 fragments, which means you're going to be a little further away than you would be with Cusco. But now jumping into the event itself, the event is meh. I mean, it's not what you would consider overly difficult. It's just that you have to amass all of these tokens. And, I've done this on my Dolphin account because I have KRONK and Yzma both at 7 stars, 7. But yeah, you have to amass these tickets, and even if you get here and you get to where you're getting, to where you're doing this 3 times, and then you do a refresh, and then you do this, so you're essentially getting 7 runs at this 4,500 tickets, which will put you at 33,000 tickets for a day. I mean, if you're not a pass holder, than even doing Pacha. And by the way, um, I'm just going to tell you, the first time I did this event with my KRONK event, they weren't 75. You don't need to be 75 to be able to deal with this. But you do need to be aware of that I didn't go after Pacha right away, and Pacha has this AoE thing where he swings over your entire group, and he straight up leveled my Eastman. So I'm like, oh, okay. So the first time I did that Pacha 7, my Eastman got killed, and then we went. So I ended up 2-starring it, and then I went back in later and leveled him, so I didn't have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, I have Pacha open on my Dolphin account. Obviously, I don't on this account. And I've actually started in the Cusco. The problem with Cusco, if you don't have him, is, even if you do manage to get Pacha open, whatever, but you need a 4-star Pacha to do this second event. And so, really, they're kind of wanting you to be like, hey, there's this thing in the store where, if you just give us, if you just give us $60, we'll give you 100 fragments of Pacha. If you give us another, and then, maybe if you give us another 100, we'll give you, and if you're a new player, there's value in this. If you're brand new to this game, if you're brand new to this game and you're like, man, I would love to be able to jump in and have good characters. I mean, who are we kidding? If you're just starting out, if you've never played this game at all, you're going to be really close to being able to finish Yzma and KRONK within. You're going to be sitting at 290 of both of these if you buy 2 of these packs. And so you're going to need 40 more fragments to be able to finish both of these characters out, if you've not played at all. If you've been playing like a month, probably you can finish them really easily, and maybe you see some value there if you've been playing, maybe if you've had these done for a while and you're like, I just want these 2 guys, and because you can use these fragments. They'll convert into currency so that you can buy stuff out of an exchange shop. But if you just look at these, you're getting all these fragments. You're getting 3 loyalty tokens, which is like a joke. You're getting 1,000 gems, which can be great. You're getting 300,000, which is okay. You're getting 30,000 level up potions. I don't know. You're getting 250 alpha runes, 75 betas, 50 gammas, and then probably enough gear to push him to gear 4. But largely, unless you're all in, which I've been really looking for a reason to go all in, and I even thought about buying a pack of these guys, but I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, if I bought Pacha, if I bought another on my Dolphin account, if I bought a Pacha pack, I could be at 4 stars, no problem. But it's like, but I'm thinking about it, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, is it worth it? Is it worth it just to have him at 4 stars so you can get a little more Cusco for $30? You're looking. Even you go through here, get 50 blah, 150 coins, 25,000 level up potions, 300 gems, 15, 3, and then some gear. I don't know. I don't know that getting that much closer towards Cusco is worth it. This, I will say, I really like this KRONK thing. I really like the outfit. The problem is, I don't like it for 20 bucks. I don't like this Yzma outfit for 20 bucks. I don't like this Yzma bundle for 20 bucks. I don't like this KRONK bundle for 20 bucks. I think I think that these, you know, they might get away. I might be willing to pay. I mean, because obviously value is dictated not by how much the company wants to sell it for, but by how much you want to buy it for. And, you know, if you think, I mean, because there's people out there who's like, you know, I can buy, you know, for 60 bucks, I can have a 240, I can have 240 KRONK and Yzma. You know, I could spend 120, have them 100 at 240 for both KRONK and Yzma. You know, I drop another 20, I get another 25 for Yzma, plus the outfit. I spend another 20, I get 25 more KRONK, plus that. That's what they're wanting you to do. And I just don't see the value in there. I mean, if you want the outfit, I would say just hold on. If you're absolutely in love with the outfit and you need the outfit because the outfit will make you feel better, you know, whatever. I'm just not there. I'm not sold on this event as a whole. I mean, you can be like, because which of these is probably the more reasonable? You can get this, like I said, for if you're able to get to the 7th node of the Pacha, of whatever the first event is, you're able to get like 32,000 with just by using your 3 turns, your daily refresh, and 150 gems. You can get close to this. Now the question is it worth it to you to get 4,500? You to pay this much to get 4,500? I mean, this 50. I mean, I mean, this is pretty much going to do you for the week, right? Unless you're just using gem refresh after gem refresh. Well, if we come back to the event, because I'm actually going to pull this up on my phone because I actually have my Dolphin account here on my phone, and we'll just jump back into the event so I can tell you how much the last tier of the Pacha event is, how many tokens you need for the last tier of the Pacha event. For this last tier, this Pacha 7 over here, you need 16,675 tickets to be able to do the last tier of the Pacha event. So you need almost 17,000. So, I mean, if you're just doing the refreshes, like I said, if you're over here and you're doing this last tier and you're using all your refreshes, you can get to 32,000, but you can still only get one run out of that. So you're going to be saving up over multiple days to be able to do this. And it's just on you. Do you think it's worth it? Or you can go back into the shop, not the Riot shop, but this shop, and you can spend 20 bucks and you can get 45. I mean, that's 20 bucks. That's 20 bucks, and you're only gonna get so many fragments. There's also this. This is crazy. 1,500 gems for a chance at what's the breakdown? A problematic that you're gonna get 10 Cusco. I mean, the probability that you're gonna get 10, 9, or 12, but you're probably gonna get 10. For 1,500 gems. And the same thing with Pacha. And you can see here that KRONK and Yzma are much lower, and they start at 15, so you're guaranteed if you spend 800 gems, you're going to get at least 15 of Yzma and KRONK. And you're going to get about 10 for this guy. What is the odds on this one, by the way? What is the odds? The odds are that you're going to get 16. I mean, I don't know. My general feeling about this event is that this event is they're wanting you to dig into the kids, and they're wanting you to be overly excited about these heroes. And for myself, the fact that they have the one line in here. I mean, they're not like Peter Pan. They're not like everything that this guy does is around Summoner Showdown. This first ability, there's nothing here that says anything for Club Conquest. This one, we have one line. On Battle Start, in Club, on offense, in Club Conquest. That's it. If they didn't have these lines, I would be more apt to be like, on offense, in Club. I don't care about Club Conquest. Me, my personal self, I don't even play Club Conquest. I think it's a waste of time. You know, it's something I sign up for. When it's over, I collect my rewards. I don't participate in it actively. And if this makes me a bad person, so be it, but I don't care that... I mean, Glue has not given me a reason to care about Club Conquest. And that's sad, but that's the way it is. Now, I imagine Cusco can be really good. I don't think we need to worry about him in Club Conquest, but because I don't care about Club Conquest. This ability is really good. One thing that you need to note is that Cusco is a summoner. Depending on how good Cusco is. I don't know if he's game breaker or not. I don't have him open. He could be game breaking. I don't know if he is. I'm sure people out there are saying that he's probably really, really good. And if that's the case, and you want him and you love him, go get Cusco. I'm not going to stop you. You can see here that I have one fragment of Cusco. It's going to take me a while to get Cusco. The one that I'm more intrigued by, and that I did a video about his team, and I think I need to redo it, is Pacha. Why am I more bullish on Pacha? Because obviously I've not used Cusco. I've not used either one of these. But the things that makes me more bullish on Pacha over Cusco is because it says if a kingdom. So if you're running with kingdom, then offense up. If you're running with wilds, then haste and turn meter. Ignore this. Because in Club Conquest, just ignore it. It's just a throwaway ability. That's all it is. You go to 3, he's fine. You go to 4. This is obviously got to be Club Conquest, right? I don't know. Does it say it is? Could be. Probably is. Don't know. Once again, we get here to this ability, the first special. Gain Shield for Kingdom, grant turn meter for wilds. This is the one that took out my Yzma. That one, by the way, I remember the one I was telling you about. Grant Kingdom, 80% shield. Grant Wilds, 30% speed. Gun Conquest again, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. Kingdom. Wilds. He synergizes really well with either Kingdom or Wilds. So I definitely... given their kids, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you this. If you're looking for a Wilds team to run Pacha with, consider Pacha because of this, and then this, and then all of this. And then we're putting together a team. We're just theory crafting one in my head, and you can put also on this team if you want to. So you got Polka, Pacha giving speed and offense and everything, and then Polka giving speed and offense and everything to Esme, and then you have Esme, Shere Khan, and Merida on a team, or if you need a tank, then you can either go Kristoff or Simba for your tank. But it's like, can you imagine? You have these 4 pieces. Or, let's pretend you didn't work. Let's pretend you're like me. You have nothing in Shere Khan. Let's pretend you pick up Polka, Esme, and Pacha, and then you already have Merida, and then you go with Kristoff as your tank. I mean, right? Because of everything, because of the fact that, so you have your cleanser, you have your leader giving all of this to your Wilds teammates. All of this to your Wilds teammates. And then you have Shere Khan doing what he does with the quick attacks, and then Elsa, we all know about what Elsa does. If you don't, Elsa does some crazy crap. That's all I'm gonna say. Then you have Pacha doing giving haste for wild, giving more turn meter for wilds, giving more turn meter for wilds, giving shields for wilds, and he has a protect. So I mean, he would protect Kristoff. I mean that. I don't know. I've not tested it. That seems really good. Really good. Yeah. If you're going for, I would just say, I'm really excited about that. I mean, granted, that team would be totally off meta because you're only running the one Lego. But hey, if you watch my PvP video, that's what I'm here for, right? And maybe you're not here for it, but wouldn't it? I mean, what if you were able to take that team into PvP and win with it? Now it's going to take unless you go all in on Pacha, it's going to take you a minute to get there with Pacha. And maybe you already have Merida ready to go. Maybe you already have Kristoff because you have Elsa. Maybe you like the idea of running that team running that Wilds team with Polka. Maybe you don't have Polka, so you work on getting Polka open. You work on getting Shere Khan open. You work on finishing Yzma and KRONK, so you can, for the next time this event comes around. And maybe if you aren't able to get Pacha open, maybe working on gearing him so that you're able to actually use him and get more tokens for him the next time this event comes around. I mean, because this event is around for how much longer? This event is around for another 2.5 weeks. So it's not like you're not gonna have more time to get further in this event. Like I said, I'm not there yet. I'm there gear-wise. I'm just not there star-wise. I'm close. See, my Yzma's ready to pop pop over. I could pop her over to 7 stars. KRONK, like we talked about, is ready. I just don't have the gold. The gold is the holdup for me. Or else I would be able to progress even further in this event. And because we have the other event going on right now, it would benefit me to push them over to the next level, because I did this, but I just can't do this next one. And my hold up here is Namari. And then my hold up getting to the next one becomes Trigger, and then Sheriff of Nottingham, Namari, Trigger, blah blah, and then everybody in Tier 8, of course. But I mean, you get, if you could do this and within the next 7 days, you're gonna be in a better position with Melissa. You're gonna be in a better position to get Pacha. I think there's really good stuff. So anyway, guys, if you think that it was terrible, everything I talked about in this video that's totally understandable. I just, I thought this event was going to be better than it is. It's pretty crap, in my opinion, just because of the way it's done. But of course, it was going to be this way because it's a new character, and they always want you to go in, and they all want you to buy into the thing the first time around. And being where we are, we've Namari and Raya came out in April of last year, I believe, April of 21, I believe. And so we're at the 10-month mark for Raya in Namari, and Namari's right here. Namari has her own node, so sooner or later it's gonna happen. Things are gonna change. I don't know whether we'll be there with Pacha and Cusco in 12 but it's not like Namari just got here. She's been here for at least a couple months. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate the time. I'll be back soon with my 11th month update. Until then, I'll see you later. Have a good day. We'll see you.